Hello and welcome back to the channel. Brandon Davidson, and I'm the owner of Davidson Audio, where we specialize solely in the Indian motorcycle audio solutions for the riders. And in today's video, this is something I've been waiting on for so long, actually for like 2 months, or since we did our SMT Machining interview video with Martin, the owner. Today is finally the day that we get to go pick up our custom wheel set that we ordered for our 2019 Indian Chieftain shop bike. So I hope you all enjoy this video, and I really hope that this video captures the amount of detail and how beautiful these wheels are. So enough talking, let's go get in the car, get over to Phoenix so we can go meet with the crew at SMT. All right, so we finally made it over here to SMT Machining, and today I am so ecstatic because we're gonna be picking up our wheel set that we ordered for our 2019 Indian Chieftain. If you were following, we did an interview video here with Martin, the owner of SMT, and we discussed the different wheel options they offer, not only for the Indians, but for every bike. If you remember, we talked about mini metrics, metric bikes, Harleys, Indians, Victories, anything you guys want, these guys can make. So today, I have a great honor and privilege to come and pick up the wheel set for our personal bikes, the shop bikes. So we're gonna go head inside. We're gonna meet with Spencer and Matt at the front desk. We're gonna talk with them, and we're gonna finally pick up these wheels. So let's go on inside and meet these guys. So as you can see, they have a variety of employees that actually ride. So these aren't guys that just sit here and make wheels, they ride. So you got everything from Yamaha Bolt to the Challenger to the Cross Country to a Harley Davidson over there. So let's go on in here, meet with these guys, and pick up our wheel. What's going on, man?
Howdy, man.
Spencer, the SMT, and you got Matt over here. What's going on, gentlemen? Long time no see. So
wheels are ready for pickup, man. I already got them wrapped up, so sorry you can't.
So here's our reveal to you all. We got the wheels. They're a pretty sweet, slick saran wrap finish, the front and the rear. You guys thought we were gonna sit here and show you what these wheels looked like already, so nope. So we wanted to at least come over here and check these wheels out, meet with the guys over here, because the crew here is absolutely killer. Like you said, you can see nice little showroom they got here. And if you guys need absolutely anything, both of these gentlemen here know everything that happens here, from sales to parts and whatever, so.
We'll get you taken care of. Just give us a call.
So we're gonna take these back to the shop, get them all wrapped up or unwrapped and put on the bikes. And we have some more things to do before we actually get these installed on the bike and rolling them. But you'll probably see us rolling around with no fenders for a little bit, but that's just how the custom world goes these days. So awesome.
Cool, man.
Appreciate it, boss. Again, business as always. Appreciate you guys. So let's get them back to the house. You got the bigger one. I got the little one. Whoa. Dude, these wheels are huge.
That's what she said.
Ha. I don't get it.
He's like, am I on camera?
Oh, yeah.
The bigger wheel on the bottom. Well, the good thing is we got shipping blankets galore. So what we're gonna do is put that one in first. We can probably offset it. And then what I'll do is I'll take this other shipper. Actually, yeah, they might both fit right. Oh yeah, well, just like that, it's time to get on back to the road. And just so you know, hey, Chris Purdue at 309, I bought now twice as many wheels as you. So, got one on you, man. Well, hell yeah, man. All right, so at this point, we have already made it over to SMT. We went over there, met with Martin, Spencer, and Matt up front, chatted with them some, and then we went on the back and talked to the gentleman there that actually assembled these wheels. And as you guys saw, by the time we got there, these wheels were already wrapped up. I wanted to wait and actually get them back into the garage so we can get some better lighting and some better angles. And we're gonna go ahead and unwrap the rear and the front. We did go with a complete matching set. I know some people will say, well, you'll never see the rear wheel. Yeah, possibly to some people, but for me, I wanted a complete matching set. And I plan on when we do take the bikes out to shows and whatnot, I will pull the saddlebags off so people can see the rear, or at least one. So we're gonna go ahead and take apart or unwrap both of these And I have to say, the guys over at SMT do a killer job wrapping these up and protecting them. And this is just simply so we could drive them. We're only 2 hours away. The amount of protection and the attention to detail they go in securing these is very impressive. I can only imagine how far they go when they actually ship these wheels. Right on top here, I did notice they stuffed a bunch of little goodies in here. So that's the rear wheel. And then up front here, I don't know how these guys wrap this one. Oh, we got a bunch of keychains, I guess. All right. First thing is just a little card. This is, I guess you can go online using a mobile app and register your wheels for warranty. And then from here, we got an assortment of, wow, a bunch of decals in here. Got some pretty cool SMT decals here. Pretty cool little wheel with wings right there. SMT Performance wheels. Because we did pick the Performance series for these. And you got some larger and smaller SMT stickers here. Some little decals. And then here are the pretty cool, these are the Bulldog series stickers, decals, because of the 2155 that we selected is in their Bulldog series. This is a fat tire. Kind of look like little pop sockets, I guess. So people still use those. You got pop sockets, some SMT keychains. I think this is pretty cool. So you got the Bulldog keychain. And then this one's actually super slick. Oh, that's not a keychain, that's a solid metal decal to put up. So it's a Bulldog 2155 SMT Machining, so that's pretty slick. It's always nice when you buy something and then you throw in some like extra decals and trinkets and whatnot. It is super warm in this garage.
There, it's hot! Damn hot! Real hot!
So sorry if I'm sweating. Well, let's go ahead and set that stuff aside, and we're gonna go ahead and reposition ourselves so that way we can get a much better angle of unwrapping these so you all can see the details that they put into these wheels. Pretty sure if you've been watching this series, you've got a pretty good idea with what we've already been doing to the bikes on which way we went with these wheels. So let's get these unwrapped. All right, so we're gonna start with the front wheel. We're gonna unwrap this, and one thing I do want to advise you is when you do get a wheel like this, I'm gonna use an Alpha knife, which is a skinny razor blade, but make sure you are very, very careful. Don't be trying to run it across the tire or the lip of your wheel. I'm gonna start right around here in the opening where I know there's nothing there, and we'll remove this. Now the wheel that we did select, this is a 21 by 5.5, which means it's a fatter front tire. And I went with this just because I think the fat tire bikes give a very, very aggressive look. And I've always been infatuated with them, and I wanted to kind of see for myself how they ride and just how this will make our Indian Chieftain look. So let's go ahead and get this unwrapped. All right, and just like that, we now have this beautiful wheel exposed. And I just have to say, this wheel combination is absolutely huge. So let's go over the breakdown on what we have here. So the wheel itself is the SMT 2155 PS8 series. This is their performance series. We decided to get this in their tomic black contrast cut. So I'm not sure if you can really see it, but what they do is they powder coat the entire wheel and they come back and they machine these lips right here, which is super, super cool. It looks really good. Gives it just that little bit of contrast to the wheel. And then from there, we went with their performance rotors. Now, SMT does offer matching rotors to the wheels, but I just personally really like the look of the performance rotors on here. So what's cool about them is they even go as far as powder coating the inner part of the floating rotor, and then they reassemble them. So that way the powder coat matches the wheel. And what I really like too, I just noticed this, is with this lip being machined on the actual hub, it kind of gives it that nice contrast look like the wheel has itself. And then from there, the hub itself, we went with the standard hub versus the performance hub. I'm not really worried about, I think they said about 8 to 9 ounces for the hub. So we just went with the standard hub. And what else I like here too is it's the really small details that these guys just really don't look past. So they put a really nice black metal valve stem assembly here right off the side like the OEM. I also ordered the Indian OEM TPMS sensors, so they went ahead and put those in there. But what's cool is they even do little SMT valve stems right here. So it's got their logo on there, valve stem caps. I think it's super cool. Like I said, just a little itty bitty details that really set this stuff off. So let's go ahead and, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's how wide this tire is. This thing is, I'm super pumped for this. This tire is a 180 50/21, and like I said, just on the other side, we have the matching performance rotor, ABS ring, and then I'm not sure if we can get it, but right here there is, so I'll have to do it on the B-row footage that we're going to do on these wheels. But what's really cool is they put the SMT logo in here. It says SMT in the machine part. So what's really cool is when they powder coat this whole wheel and they go back through and machine it, the SMT stays powder coated to match the wheel, so you can see it in the contrast cut. And then again, back to the little details, literally shows you left side, and I'm pretty sure the initials here correspond to the employee that reassembled this wheel. I know in some of the footage that we were able to get from SMT when they assembled these, we did watch the employee put this wheel together, and I have to say, the attention to detail these guys use on these wheels is insane. The guy was here running some cleaning tools through the ABS ring. They were going through with like anti-static rags and little like sticky pads to get every little thing off this wheel before they wrapped it up. So when we when we watched them do this, this wheel was perfect, nothing on it. So this is our front wheel, and again, this is the 21 by 5.5. And when we bought this, we did everything complete, ready to go. So literally we're just gonna take this, slap it on the front of the Chieftain, and roll. So that is everything on the front wheel. So we're gonna set this one aside, grab the rear wheel, and unpackage it and give you guys a breakdown on it. All right, this is our rear wheel. This is the matching one to the front, and we went ahead and got the same OEM size, so we didn't mess with anything. So let's get this sucker unpackaged. So this is our matching rear. And one thing I absolutely love that these guys do, again, the detail, fit, and finish of these wheels is insanely good. But what's even cooler is they do a matching pulley to match the wheel. So that is super cool. I like how it matches our wheel, and it obviously bolts right on. So that's pretty cool, which covers up the actual look of the wheel, but we'll flip it over so you can see it. But get the little SMT logo here, all the contrast cut, powder coat to match. So let's flip this over. So again, now we can get a better look of how the wheels look. This is identical to the front, just a smaller size. So here you can see that nice powder coat color that we did choose, which is the tomic black. And what I was referring to earlier is in the contrast cut portion, they put SMT right here, so you can see the powder coat held in there when they machined it through. There's not a rotor on here because it uses the factory rotor. That is the one component we will reuse. But I'm going to go ahead and order an aftermarket rotor for this, a performance rotor from Galfin, or Galfer, however you say it. It's a bolt on here before we put this wheel on the bike. So that way it kind of matches the front ones. And other than that, I mean, it's just a beautiful wheel. I love it. Can't wait to get this on the bike. So let's go ahead and take both of these wheels outside and kind of get some really nice B-row of these wheels. We're also going to go into some of the footage that SMT got us while they were assembling the wheels. just like that, we have gone and picked up these wheels. We have gone over the unpackaging and going over these wheels. I really hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that we were able to capture just how nice these wheels look, the color of them and everything. It's kind of hard over camera to get just every single detail of this and the true color of this powder coat. So I really hope it translated over through the camera. So that being said, that's about it we have for this video. I just want to give a huge shout out to the crew over there, SMT Machining. One, for allowing us to come over and do the interview video for you all to explain just everything that they do there, the entire lineup that they have, and doing these wheels for us as well. This is the first set of PS8s in this tomic black that they did, and this is the exact reason why we went and took all our parts off and powder coated it this color, because we had already ordered these wheels. So I'm super ecstatic to not only get these wheels finally, but to become an SMT dealer too. It means a lot to me, especially with how family oriented that business is, even for how big they are. They're super close and very welcoming to not only me as a small dealer, but to you all as the channel. So with that being said, in some future videos, you're gonna see us go ahead and test fit the front wheel here, so that way we can check the fender clearance. And then we also got a matching performance rotor for the rear wheel. We're gonna get that on. We're gonna put new brake pads and everything on the Chieftain and start getting this all put together. We also have another cool little trick that we're gonna be doing on the Chieftain to kind of, tie our theme together. So that's all that I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, share the videos, help us grow this channel, so that way we can bring more and more content to you all, because I know the Indian community is lacking it. So my name is Brandon Davidson. I'm the owner of Davidson Audio, and I'm out.